Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at some iPad Pro, at least, ESR accessories for your iPad to protect it, keep it safe. You get the idea. All right, so right now we're going to cut across to a screenshot with the Amazon site with all of these things so you can see them individually a lot better. However, before we do that, I've got the glass screen protector. You'll notice there's a notch up top. There is no notch in our bezel, but there is a notch there for the camera. So that's okay. The case itself looks like this. Keeps everything nice and thin. It even has everything punched out for your buttons, your extra microphones that this thing has. And of course it's got a little area in here. Of course, for your Apple Pencil if you have one, and boom, put it on and it stays and it's not letting go. It's really good. Okay, so let's go across to the Amazon website now. Go through these one at a time. They all have anywhere between a 4.4 and a 4.5 average star rating. Thousands of people buy ESR products all the time. So we have our case, which is like, it's just exactly what you see. Okay, has all the cutouts required for your iPad. You will have to look up your specific iPad though. That's the thing, okay? But either way, same with phones. ESR does phones as well as tablets. So, but 16 bucks, good deal. I like that. Offers very excellent protection, okay? Don't recommend this case for anybody who's very abusive, has a really bad habit of dropping a lot or just tossing kind of thing. A lot of people are very abusive to their stuff. I don't know why. But either way, for us, people who have the odd dropsy issue, but generally we want to take care of our stuff to the hilt, right? Because, hey, we spend a lot of money on these devices, right? We need to take care of them. 16 bucks is a pretty good deal, okay? And I've never had a problem with ESR products myself before. I even had an ESR case for my iPhone at one time. And of course, I've since replaced it with about 18 other cases because I like to change things up once in a while. Do a refresh. But on the iPads, yeah, things get a little bit more costly in that sense. So it's like, I want to just buy something that's going to last me for a while. And then I'll think about whether or not I want something different, down the road. But phone cases I go through more just because I can, and they're really cheap, and I like different variety kind of stuff, right? It's like, women, they like their purses, right? So, same idea. I like my phone cases. Anyways, so let's get on to the next part here. This is a great deal, though. Now, tempered glass. Very, very important to always get a tempered glass for your phone or your tablet. Or iPad, iPhone, whatever you want to call them. Okay. I would only recommend getting screen protectors for your phones and tablets that actually have the installation frame, because I found that yes, you can get really good at doing this, like manually without a frame, but you do chance getting fingerprints on the edges of the glass, which can also cause bubbles to happen. And it's like you just spend all that time cleaning the screen for what? Now you've got bubbles that can't come out. Now you have no protection in that area wherever there's bubbles. And now there are going to be air bubbles that show up even on the bubble-free screens, as they say they are. And yeah, you just got to push them out of there. But it's all in how you apply. Read the instructions very closely, and you won't have as many bubbles to get rid of. And you will be able to get rid of them all, providing you even cleaned your screen properly and kept your little patty paws off when you were putting the glass on. Okay, so, but I do recommend these ones with the frame kits. I've used them on other iPads with the frames. Perfect alignment every time. I love that. It's like, I don't have to mess with this. Anyways, so as far as the hardness levels go on any of these, they say 9H, they say 13H, or whatever they say. I don't really care what it says as long as it's tempered glass, and it's going to work and protect. Now, I have honestly bought a lot of tempered glass over the years for different phones from Dollarama and Dollar Tree, and it's like people are like, they diss that stuff, right? Well, not everything there is junk, but they do sell tempered glass that is actually authentic tempered glass. Now, as far as the authentic hardness goes, we don't even know that on $50 glass what it really honestly is. But if you buy the dollar store stuff, one of the things I did once is I broke one just to see how it broke apart, and that told me that yes, it is indeed, proper tempered glass. Okay. Now I don't know what process they go through as far as the glass itself creating the hardness of the glass, but I do know that the middle layer is much like your car windshield. There's a polymer layer in between the two layers, and they're all put together. And that middle layer is what prevents the glass from completely shattering to bits, causing not only you harm, but well, not that it can't cause you harm. If it breaks the right way, you can cut your fingers for sure. But it's going to protect your screen underneath. It's not going to harm your screen underneath, okay? And that's the important part here. And even the dollar store stuff protects, okay? But they just don't sell stuff for iPads for tempered glass or even cases at the dollar stores. So at least I've never seen them here in Canada. So there you go. But you will see there's a notch cut out. That notch, don't pay any mind to it. There is no notch on the iPad itself, as you can see. It's just that notch is there up top because of the camera and the microphone have to be free to be able to do their thing. Okay, so they did notch it out there. Anyway, so that's that one. That's 17 bucks. Okay, now we have the tempered glass protector for your camera. Okay, on the back, or cameras. Okay, these are fantastic. They work great. They're not very thick, but they do have that top tempered glass area. Now, the only hole left open is, of course, for the microphone, because that doesn't need protecting really for that. But at the same time, you got to have that hole there. You're not going to get any audio through. But everything else is very well protected. No problems there. In fact, just to double check so I'm yep, it's all done. So your sensor, your flash, everything, it's all protected. And just the one hole is there for your microphone. Just thought I'd double check that. Anyways, adds a little bit of extra thickness, about a half a millimeter, but it's going to protect. That's the big thing. For 14 bucks, you get a pack of two. And again, we have that average rating. Now, the people that do have bad experiences, that get really pissy, a lot of this could be their own fault for not reading and following the instructions properly on how to do the installation properly on the stuff, and that's where they go wrong. But there was one chap on here that did have one authentic complaint that the adhesive on the back for this lens protector didn't stick, and so it wasn't very good. But the other one in the package worked perfectly fine, but did get a hold of ESR and they fixed them up, no problem. So hey, you're paying for a pack of two. They're both supposed to be good. You expect it, and so yes, you have coverage, and that's great. Always read the return policies too on Amazon for every product that you're ordering, so that you know. Because, you don't just put a pile of stuff in your cart and go, oh, I got 30 days for everything or 90 days for everything. No, you got individual per item you have for refund or replacement within whatever time period. Anyways, I do find dealing with these companies when you do have a bad product, which has happened to me. I've gotten some stuff that turned out to be a lemon. They've been very good about things, so that's good. So even though initially it would have been fine, it did go lemon on me, so yeah, they either replaced it or refunded me, no big deal. So that was great of them. But anyways, yeah, tempered, high, tough, ultra hard, scratch resistant, keeps your camera safe from scuffs and scratches, among other things, right? It's designed to fit perfect, right, and work fine with ESR cases. Bubble free. This is something that actually has an adhesive. A little different than the adhesive they use on the screens, and it works though. It works perfectly fine, and yep, definitely 100% bubble free. You don't have to worry about that sort of thing on this. So that I would say is guaranteed perfect bubble free application. Unlike screen protectors, you're always going to get a bubble or two, 3 or 4, and you're going to have to work those out carefully. But you can get them out usually without a problem. But anyway, there you go. That's our iPad 11 and 12 stuff, because this covers 11 and 12. The glass here covers the 11th. it covers the iPad Air 5th, 4th generation, blah, 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 because they have them all here. You just order by. But this is specific for me, is iPad Pro 11. Make sure you click on the one you need to order, okay? Because prices are different, but they're also all different. Anyway, that's all I got for you. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5 on all these products here. Stay tuned. We got other stuff coming up for you. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.